They were written off, shamed, and left for dead in the eyes of the public. Their careers were on the brink, their reputations tarnished, and the media was ready to bury them. But what happens when you fall from grace? For these five celebrities, cancel culture wasn't the end. It was just the beginning of a remarkable comeback. They took the hate, the backlash, and the shame and turned it into a victory that stunned the world. These are the stories of celebrities who survived cancel culture and came back stronger than ever. Number 5. Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus's transformation was one of the most talked about and controversial in pop culture. She made headlines with her drastic shift from the sweet Disney darling to a rebellious pop star during her bangers era. Twerking, provocative outfits, and a no-holds-barred attitude sent shockwaves through the entertainment world. Many critics questioned her choices, and her public image took a massive hit. The backlash was swift, but Miley didn't hide. Instead, she embraced her critics and worked hard to reinvent herself. Over time, she softened her image while still maintaining her fierce individuality. With a more mature sound and a focus on authenticity, Miley returned to the spotlight. Today, she's a role model for embracing your true self, showing that a public fall doesn't have to be the end. Miley's story is one of self-discovery and growth, but she's not the only pop star who turned controversy into a comeback. Another legend in pop culture did the same, and her journey is equally inspiring. Number 4. Britney Spears. Britney Spears' story is one of the most heartbreaking yet triumphant tales of redemption in pop culture. Once the princess of pop, Britney's struggles were widely publicized, and for years she was caught in a relentless cycle of media scrutiny, personal challenges, and public shaming. In 2007, she faced intense backlash after a series of personal issues led to a public breakdown. From there, her career seemed to spiral into oblivion, with many believing she'd never recover. However, in 2021, after a long legal battle, Britney regained control of her life and her career thanks to the #FreeBritney movement. After regaining her freedom, she found herself at the center of a powerful redemption story, one that went beyond the music industry. Britney reclaimed her narrative, becoming a symbol of resilience. Her story proved that no matter how broken you are, redemption is always possible. Britney's comeback was monumental, but another artist faced a similar fate and surprised everyone with their triumphant return. Let's take a look at his journey. Number 3. Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber was the world's biggest pop star, until he wasn't. His early years were filled with controversy, from run-ins with the law to a string of public incidents that painted him as a spoiled, troubled teen. By 2014, many people wrote him off as a lost cause. But rather than letting his fame disappear into scandal, Justin made a conscious effort to change his life. He sought help, found spirituality, and focused on self-improvement. His comeback didn't happen overnight, but by 2015, he was back with a vengeance, releasing the hit single, Sorry, and dominating the charts again. Today, Justin Bieber is not just a pop icon, but a person who's used his mistakes to inspire others, showing that second chances are possible if you're willing to work for them.
Number 2. Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart was on top of the world with major movie roles and a skyrocketing career. But in 2018, old homophobic tweets resurfaced just as he was set to host the Oscars. The backlash was immediate, and Hart stepped down from the gig. For many, it seemed like his career would end there. But instead of disappearing, Kevin Hart doubled down on his work ethic. He took responsibility for his past, made amends, and became even more transparent about his journey. He kept making movies, starring in Jumanji and other successful franchises, and went on to sell out comedy tours. Today, Kevin Hart is not just forgiven, he's one of Hollywood's most bankable stars. His ability to embrace his mistakes and use them to grow is a testament to the power of resilience. And speaking of comebacks, one iconic actor who faced years of public backlash has managed to completely turn his career around. Let's dive into his remarkable journey. Number 1. Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg's past is far from perfect. In his youth, he was involved in violent incidents, including a hate crime, which resurfaced as he rose to fame. The public was quick to condemn him, and many called for his cancellation. But Wahlberg didn't shy away from his past. He acknowledged it, made amends, and used his platform to support at-risk youth. With years of charity work and personal growth, Mark Wahlberg proved that redemption is real. Today, he's a respected actor and entrepreneur, showing the world that transformation is possible. His story proves that cancel culture doesn't always mean the end. It can be the beginning of something much more powerful.